8 years ago, on a day that most of the crypto community has completely forgotten, XRP had a higher market cap than Ethereum. Not briefly, not by a rounding error, definitively, measurably, on the blockchain, in the price data, in the historical record, XRP flipped Ethereum and sat above it in the cryptocurrency hierarchy. And then something happened that reversed it, not because Ethereum's technology was proven superior, not because XRP's utility was shown to be lacking, but because of a regulatory decision by a single government official that gave Ethereum an artificial advantage it was never supposed to have. That artificial advantage is eroding. The conditions that created it are reversing, and the chart pattern forming on XRP right now is mimicking, with remarkable precision, the exact structure that preceded XRP's most powerful recent rally in 2024. 8 years later, the flip that the mainstream assumed was permanent is setting up to happen again. Welcome to Bullion IQ. Today we are going to walk through one of the most important and most underappreciated stories in the entire history of digital assets. The story of how XRP, which predates Ethereum by 4 to 5 years and was specifically praised by Ethereum's own founder as the Internet of Value, lost its position above Ethereum due to an artificial regulatory advantage that was given to Ethereum by a corrupt interpretation of securities law. We are going to examine exactly what Ethereum's regulatory head start was used for, why it failed to produce the sustainable DeFi ecosystem that was promised, and why the collapse of the Ethereum DeFi narrative is creating the exact opening for XRP to reclaim its natural position. We are also going to look at something that most people in the crypto space have never heard before, the fact that Vitalik Buterin, the creator of Ethereum, was an intern at Ripple, that he saw and praised the XRP ledger as the Internet of Value, and that he explicitly positioned Ethereum as a compute platform that would exist around the Internet of Value. Not instead of it, not above it, but around it. The creator of Ethereum, when he was closest to both technologies, believed XRP would be more valuable than what he was about to create. Stay with us. Hit the like button right now. Subscribe if you are new, and let us start from the beginning, because the history of how XRP and Ethereum got to where they are today is one of the most important stories in crypto, and almost nobody tells it correctly. Before we start, did you know that XRP predates Ethereum by 4 to 5 years? And did you know that Vitalik Buterin interned at Ripple before founding Ethereum? Drop your reaction in the comments, because most people's understanding of the XRP Ethereum comparison changes completely when they know these facts. To understand the XRP Ethereum flip and why the conditions are now aligning for it to reverse, you need to understand the true history of how these two assets came to their current market cap positions. Because the mainstream narrative, which credits Ethereum's market cap superiority to its superior technology or its earlier development of smart contracts, is simply not accurate. The real driver of Ethereum's position above XRP was a regulatory decision that had nothing to do with technology and everything to do with